first pitch moments away here in Philadelphia. It's the Marlins and the Phillies, and it comes your way next. Time for baseball on the show as we get you set for baseball at a place they call The Bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll match up against the big guy you see there, the hard-throwing right-hander Chad Billingsley. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. D. Gordon will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. These Phillies, Eric Karros, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
It's always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in Game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in Game number 2.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gun. A look here at the scouting report as we'll show you what to expect moving forward from the 30-year-old right-hander. Christian Yelich will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. 3-0 is on the way. A strike, and it's 3-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Full count pitch on its way. Now a ball lined towards center field, and that is going to be a base hit.
I've got to say, Even as a right-handed hitter myself, there's something about a left-handed hitter's swing that's really fun to watch when they square one up. This is a cut fastball, but you see the nice extension, the good follow-through, and he just rips it into center field.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He'll enter play right at 333. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Here comes the 1-0. Yelich is running. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And just your classic single and a stolen base. Now with 1 out in the first, another base hit here could put that first run on the board.
Count, the pitch, and here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Ready with the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. Two pitch on the way. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
It's a good at-bat so far. A walk would give your cleanup guy a chance to bat here in the first with a couple of men on.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, Stanton with a big swing at that one, but he got there a little too quickly, and this is going to hook foul. The next 3-2. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Marcell Ozuna will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Now here's the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. The next pitch. And a double steal try here. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Ready now on 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Ooh, what a time to call on that.
First and second now, 1 man out. Here's Billingsley's 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Yeah, and you know, after a tough loss in Game 1 of this series, that's a nice job here to pick up a first-inning RBI. That gets his guys out in front right from the start, maybe turning things around.
Here's Michael Morse now, as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
And you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
The 1-1. Oh, this ball's well hit. It's going to split the gap in left center. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And they've pushed the lead up to 3-0 now.
Well, they are definitely getting a jump on things to start this one. This will go for a double, and that makes it 3-0 already. And even though there's still plenty of baseball to be played, they've got themselves a pretty good cushion, and they're threatening for more.
Martin Prado will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it.
He's gonna steal, I'm telling you.
He's ready now. The pitch. And that misses 1-1. Not a lot of bite on that thing right now, is there?
No, it's spinning, but it's not really dropping. That's a bad combination.
3 runs already home here. Here's the 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
And this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a line drive to left. And Brown won't get there. It's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
And I got a feeling the last thing these guys want to do is get someone up in the bullpen here in the first inning. But they might not have a choice because this is 4 hits against them already, and that last one was smoked.
Jared Saltalamacchia will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
First pitch coming. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
One 1-0 on the way. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Come on, we can start going now.
1-1 on the way. And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Here it comes, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
And here at the plate, you do want to avoid the double play, but you don't want to do this. So now the runners stay at the corners with 2 away now, and you leave it up to the next guy to come through with a 2-out hit.
Stepping in now, Donovan Solano. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. The 1-0 home. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Oh, and he misses it. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And they've started to break it open a bit now. It's up to 5-0.
Yeah, I'd like to see this again because, to me, that's a ball he should have. Yeah, I mean, he's right there. He just fans on it. That's going to wind up costing him 2 runs.
In now, Dan Herron. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
I'm pretty sure this is not what that man right there had in mind. He's watched this guy really struggle here in the first inning.
He waits, now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
This now is the 9th man to bat in the inning. The 1-1. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. That just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Marlins 5 and the Phillies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for the Phillies is there on your screen. Set to face these guys, he's been an all-star as both an American leaguer and a National Leaguer in his career. There are the numbers for the veteran right-hander Dan Herron. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Ben Revere will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies, the center fielder, Ben Revere.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, and the pitching really let him down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Here's the 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here comes a 1-2. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Not the way you want to start the bottom of the first. This is a play that needs to be made, but instead, they allow a speedy leadoff man to reach base.
Standing in now, Andres Blanco, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. The average down at an even 220. Still without a home run and a pair of RBIs. 1-0. Here's a ground ball to first. Look at the spin. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Chase Utley will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First pitch on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or 2. The 1-0. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
Trouble spot here, the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You need to be awfully careful here. Runners at the corners, that's bad enough. You do not want to load the bases here in the very first inning.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1, 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Here he comes, 3-1. And this will be fouled away. 3-2, here it is. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Solano for 1, back to first, but it's right over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. Oh, and he's in a lot of pain out there and will be carried off the field by the training staff. I think it's safe to say he's likely to miss a significant amount of time because of this. Darren Ruff will get his first opportunity now.
First baseman.
First pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0.
This is where you need to make that error hurt. It's the first inning. You've got a guy on base. You can somehow get him around. That becomes demoralizing to a defense.
The 1-0. Cut fastball, and it's by him, 1-1.
Boy, I'll tell you what, after seeing 2 errors in the inning, as a pitcher, you pretty much have to go into strikeout mode.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-2. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Ozuna is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Dominic Brown will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. First pitch coming. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Freddie Galvis is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 13.
Dan Herron will stand in to lead off the second. And what will they do for an encore after the first inning they put together?
Well, you know, Matt, they might not have to do anything at all. That's how good the first inning was.
Come on, Phil.
And here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Gotta wonder if the natives will start to get restless here.
Well, it's definitely not the start to this game this crowd was hoping for. Far from it.
Now the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
D. Gordon will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. First pitch coming. A good sharp curve that time from Billingsley. It's strike one. You guys surprised at all that that man doesn't have the bullpen going yet?
Well, he's showing a lot of faith in his starter, but to me, you've at least got to get someone stretching down there. Move him around a little bit.
He's set, now the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You can bet he's a little rattled still from that first inning. He gave up a lot of solid contact that first time through the lineup.
Nobody out, runner on first. 2-1 now to Gordon. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. Now, this is exactly how big innings get started, so they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Christian Yelich will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And a sure sign that trouble is afoot, as there is already some action in that bullpen now, and we're just in the 2nd inning. Here's the first offering. And there's the fastball Billingsley has that we've heard so much about. Good for strike 1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
From the stretch. Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
The 0-2 home from Billingsley. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Here he comes on 2-2. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Brown arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Boy, these are the kind of days where even I want to grab a bat. Everybody in that offense is hitting the ball hard somewhere.
Giancarlo Stanton will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Comes set, now the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
From the belt, the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. big pitch here, 1-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Galvis, the relay, not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Boy, this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Marcell Ozuna will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. First offering on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
1-0 on the way. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
You can bet they'd love to have him get out of this without having to call in that bullpen just yet.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
2-1 to 2-2 now.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
The 2-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Here's the full count offering. Swing and a liner toward right center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well as they've broken this one wide open now as the lead swells to 6.
And you want to put a big smile on the face of your starting pitcher? Give him a 6-run lead early on and see what you get. He's got to be loving this right now, and I got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's going to signal for the bullpen here as that'll do it for Chad Billingsley. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Jonathan Pettibone is going to come on now here in just the 2nd inning, so he'll likely be asked to work a few innings here. Michael Morse will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Now the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Has a look, now the pitch. Ball 1.
That's outside. Ball.
The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. The 1-1 home. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's the 1-2. On the fists and a jam shot to the right side. And Utley will make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Marlins lead it 7-1. Carlos Ruiz come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Now the first pitch. Low for ball one.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball, not hit all that well out towards Stanton in right. And he's got it for the first out.
And, you know, it's pretty safe to say that anytime you give a guy 7 runs of support here in the first half of a ball game, he's probably going to be okay out there. And he gets the first out of this inning here.
Cody Ashe will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Philadelphia.
1-0 pitch now. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. He's got it well into right field. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Brady Sizemore will get his first opportunity now, and you can see that average pushing up near 350 to start things out. Now here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Now the pitch. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Nothing happening there against Danny Herron. His club leads it big. Martin Prado is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Third baseman number 24, Martin Prado.
Come on, let's do it.
Now here's the first pitch. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
Nice cold water here.
Here's a 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Come on now, Billy.
The 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what I'd call an intelligent at-bat right there. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls a strike zone. Got himself a leadoff walk.
Jared Saltalamacchia will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk.
That one is gonna go.
First pitch coming. And that misses inside, 1-0.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Here's the 1-0. Swing and a liner back through the box. And no shot that time for Utley. It's by him into center for a base hit.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Donovan Solano will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. First pitch to him. Hit on the ground to shortstop. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Brown able to get this in, and that forces the runner to stop at third base.
And remember, this all started with the leadoff walk. Now, 2 batters later, he's looking at the bases loaded here with nobody out. This is real trouble now.
Dan Herron will stand in now with the bases loaded, and this is one at-bat he doesn't want to just throw away. He can really help himself here.
Yeah, hitting is not really in a lot of pitchers' DNA, but you're right. If he can find a way to just find a hole with a ground ball, that could be huge.
Go now, Phil.
First pitch on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
Comes set, now the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Well, you know, nothing kills a rally quite like a double play ball. But this is a double whammy. You've got a double play with the bases loaded and nobody out. They do get 1 run here, but it comes at a pretty hefty price.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Marlins lead this one 8-1. Jonathan Pettibone makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And here's the first pitch. Good zip to the Heron fastball as he gets ahead here 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
The pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready now on 1-1. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
A 2-1 offering. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Two. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Yeah, it took him a few batters to get it going in the first, but after that first inning run, he's come back to retire the next 6 in a row.
Ben Revere will try it again. He reached on an error and came around to score his first time. First pitch coming. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, and it's a fast start to the inning for Heron. 2 down.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Freddie Galvis will stand in now, hoping to turn things around here. You can see just 1 hit in his past 4 ball games. Here's the first offering. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Chase Utley will stand in, the National League starter at second base in last year's All-Star game. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is hit weakly in fair territory up the line. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Christian Yelich will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
Christian Yelich.
First offering on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Brown is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in now, an all-star starter for the National League as their DH last year. First pitch coming. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Here we go!
1-1 on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 with 1 away. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
The 2-2 coming. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches, he's laid off a few pitches like that one, and now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Oh, and that's a good pitch right there. That's just a hard-breaking slider down and away. And you get the hitter to be enticed by that pitch when it's about halfway there. It was looking like it was going to be a fastball in the outer half. Then it just flat disappears on you, and you're left wondering, what happened?
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
8 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. And he lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
So 1-1. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And it remains an 8-1 ball game. Darren Ruff will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
Here comes the 2-1. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here he comes on 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Just the first walk he's given up here so far to go along with just the 2 hits. So he's been pretty well in command throughout this entire start.
Dominic Brown will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Now the 2-0 home. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
catcher Carlos Ruiz. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, I think he's still thinking about that home run ball he just gave up. So it's a good time to come out, visit the mound, and say, hey, we still got some work to do here. You got to put that last guy behind you, and let's get on with it.
Here comes the 2-0. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
Some guys, you almost do him a favor if you pitch away from him. Here, he's just doing what he does best. Great balance here. Good swing path, and he drives it the other way.
Here's Cody Ashe. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first.
Yeah, and no matter how many of these you see in your lifetime, this is still one of the most exciting plays in all of baseball. You can see he's not stopping rounding second base, and he makes it all the way to third there with an RBI triple.
Here's Grady Sizemore now, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. Stanton is there. Let's see if they try it. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with one away in the inning.
Yeah, that's just a wasted opportunity right there. No sense in trying to score on that ball. So he'll hold on at third with one out now.
Xavier Paul will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Ben Revere will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And now, even with 4 runs in against you here in the inning, you got to just wipe the slate clean and just take the approach that you're starting over out there.
Checked by Heron. Now the pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. 4 runs here in this half inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded to third. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Morse at first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. Jerome Williams is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Michael Morse will stand in. He popped out in his last time.
First baseman, Michael Moore.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. The next pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Martin Prado will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Now here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. One 0 on the way. Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. 8 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. And that misses. 2-1.
Come on, are you kidding me?
Now here it comes. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
The batter, catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia.
Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Utley for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 8 and the Phillies 5. Freddie Galvis will lead it off here for Philadelphia to be followed on deck by Chase Utley.
The shortstop, ready.
Now here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
And the pitch. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit.
It's been a game of offense so far, so no surprise the leadoff man's on base again. So let's see what we've got in store for us this time around.
Chase Utley will step in. A ground out victim as last time. First pitch to him. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
And right about now, you gotta know as a hitter that you're gonna see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
Here comes the 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 1-1. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A two-run home run for Chase Utley. And it's now an 8-7 ball game.
What a way to hit your first home run of the season. Let's take a look at this one. This ball is right down the line, and you know he's just willing this thing fair. And sure enough, bonk, right off the foul pole, and he'll take it. That's number 1 on the year.
Into the box now, Darren Ruff. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, this guy's been in desperate need of anything, something. Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistake in location, no doubt about that. And when a guy's scuffling, this is like a gift from heaven as he jumps all over it and drives it for 2 bases.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to make the call, so that's going to do it for Danny Herron. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Tom Kohler is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Here's the left-handed hitting Dominic Brown. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. The 1-0 home. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that they don't want to challenge him. But this could backfire on you because that's another base runner, and that's going to put more pressure on him out there.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The throw to the plate, and the runner will score from second.
Can you believe the back and forth in this ball game? I mean, every time you think one of these teams is dead, the other one jumps right back up and ties this thing up. I don't know who's going to wind up winning this thing.
Carlos Ruiz will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch on the way. Runner goes for second. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. He waits, now the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 2-1. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here comes a 2-2. Now that's popped up. Room behind the plate for Saltalamacchia. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Sometimes, when you're throwing 95 miles an hour, you can make a mistake and get away with it. Here, he just can't get on top of this one and winds up popping it up.
Cody Ashe will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pause, now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
You can do it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder,
Brady Sizemore will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Go, Philly.
He's set, now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Now the 1-1. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. All even now at 8 apiece. Donovan Solano will stand in to lead things off here in, can you believe it, a tie ball game again.
Yeah, this thing has had more ups and downs than my 401k. And I've got a feeling we've got some more to come.
Here's the first offering. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. Now, you'll take that every time.
Ichiro Suzuki will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 home to Ichiro. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 2-2 home. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. The 2-2 one more time. That's hit sharply past the mound and on into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Here's D. Gordon now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1.
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
Runners on first with one down. Comes set, now the pitch. Now he runs up and gets this one down. And Gordon will beat this one out. It's a bunt single.
He get flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Christian Yelich will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
You know what? He's starting to skate on some thin ice here, and sooner or later, he's going to have to challenge him.
Ready on 2-1. Shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Revere gets it in quickly, so that'll hold the runner at third base.
Well, that's 3 hits for him now after the leadoff guy was retired. Well, now the bases are loaded here as they try to cash in.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch coming. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Let's go, Phillies, come on.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
The 1-1 home. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Here he comes on 2-1. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Deep breath, now the 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Another 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Jared Burton is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Jared Burton.
Ryan Howard is up off the bench with the bat in hand, and that'll spell the end for the pitcher Williams. Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now the pitch. And a big swing by Howard, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Now the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell right there. 0-2, he's just thinking about protecting the plate. And he nearly chased a bad one there, but he caught himself at the last possible instant.
1-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled back. Another try at 2-2. And a swing and a miss by Howard, and the big guy can't make contact. There's one away.
The center fielder, number
Ben Revere will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Now the first pitch. And that misses, ball one.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
One 0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. After 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
Freddie Galvis will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And now a pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Chopper foul. Here comes the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Justin DeFreitas is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Justin.
Marcell Ozuna Will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Hit high and deep out to left field. Into the seats, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left, and they've taken a one-run lead.
Man, goodness. This is just the second pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheelhouse, and he just didn't miss that one.
Ken Giles will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
The batter, first baseman, Michael Morse.
Here's Michael Morse now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Now here it comes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Well, let's isolate this release here. You can see he's got an easy motion, easy delivery, and boom, then he runs this pitch up there pretty darn quick.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Martin Prado now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
Now the 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
One out, nobody on. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You gotta make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Here comes the 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
(3-1) on the way. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Full count offering on its way. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Now batting, catcher, Jared Satalamakia.
Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Has a look, now the pitch. And there's ball 1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
He's leaning towards second.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Turn 2 now, let's go.
Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Wow, real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider, and he starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Stepping in now, Donovan Solano. In the dirt here. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Not easy here for a catcher. The old saying is, you gotta make yourself large. You see, the form's not too bad as he goes down into the V. He just might have turned his head a little bit, and this ball gets away.
2 out here and a runner at second. The 1-0. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Hitters count 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Here it is, the 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1.
Still a base open here, so you don't have to come in with one if you don't want to.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Jake Diekman will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out.
number 63, Scherzer.
Adeiny Echeverria will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One 1-0 on the way. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
The 2-0. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
Yeah, 97 will get up on you in a hurry, especially when it's your first AB of the night and you're just settling in.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
D. Gordon will dig in now, needing to come through here with the bases loaded and 2 men out.
Don't let him score! Get these guys!
Now here's the first pitch.
Wait.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck.
And meanwhile, that pitch is off the catcher's glove as it skips away. It is!
We've seen these guys make their fair share of mistakes so far, and here's another. This one hurts even more because it costs them a run. That's just a simple catch behind the plate that needs to be made.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Now the 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike, 2-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Oh, he got his pitch, and this one's lined into center. That's a base hit. And a relay to the plate, and he will score as well. And that's a big at-bat there as they've broken this one wide open.
And that's what those stat nerds call a high-leverage at-bat. I don't know what that means, but whatever you want to call it, he comes through in a big way to push a 2-run lead, now up to 4.
Christian Yelich will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now the first pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
Much better sinker there. I think that's the one he wanted to throw to start the at-bat.
A runner on first with 2 away. 1-1 pitch on the way. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
The 2-1 home. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
The 3-1 coming. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
3-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Once again, a 3-2. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Now here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in a matter of about 5 feet.
He waits, now the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. Miami's out in front, 12-8. Mike Dunn will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Mike Dunn.
Chase Utley will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
Boy, we always talk about pitch speeds from pitchers. How hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
Darren Ruff will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch coming. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Water. Get your water here.
1-0 pitch now. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
1-1 on the way. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2.
That's up. That's up.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. The 2-2. Got him.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Dominic Brown will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch to him. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. From the belt, the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Runners on first with 1 down. From the stretch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
Boy, He's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Right here.
The 1-1. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
I should have known better than to think that this thing wasn't going to get any closer. With all the runs that both these teams have put up, I'm going to stay away from making any more predictions.
A.J. Ramos will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are two on with only one away. Kobayashi will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. And here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
He's set, now the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Here's the 1-1. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. Now the 1-2, and this will be fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Nothing better for your confidence than to come right in out of the bullpen and strike that first guy out. A lot of times, that'll set the tone for your whole outing.
Grady Sizemore will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike. He's set, now the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Hey now, let's go.
He's ready now, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Marlins 12 and the Phillies 9. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. David Buchanan is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 55, David Buchanan. Now playing right field and batting in the ninth spot, number 3.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run in the ball game and on cue. There it was, back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The 1-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Here's the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Yes, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
The 2-2 coming. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Another payoff pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
That's a disappointing final at bat there. Figure he probably won't get another shot at finishing off the cycle, but still a very good performance to say the least.
Michael Morse will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball. Pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. There to get it is Utley. Throw gets him. 2 down. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Martin Prado will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Revere will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. Miami down in order. It's still a 12-9 ball game. Jeff Francoeur will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Right fielder, Jeff Francoeur.
Here's the first offering. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Now the 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want them to chase.
The 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
You're really wasting a lot of bullets on a guy that you should get out fairly quickly. You got to go right after him. Get him out of here.
The 3-1 is on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch, and this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another full count pitch home, and this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
When you're down by a handful of runs, a leadoff walk is a definite blessing. If nothing else, it's a good first step towards trying to get back in this ball game.
Ben Revere will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Here it comes, 2-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Solano for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Freddie Galvis will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the first pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Pause, now the pitch. 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. The 1-2 with 1 away. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Chase Utley will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Utley.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for. He's got 4 pitches he could turn to here.
He waits. Now the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Prado is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. Phillies strand one, still looking up at a 12-9 score. Jared Saltalamacchia will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Number 39, Jared Saltalamacchia.
Now here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
One, two. On the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, shortstop,
Donovan Solano will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here it comes. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Oh, so that's what you call getting in tight with the fastball.
Here comes the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Here comes a 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
A few groans from the faithful here. They wanted strike 3.
Here's the pitch. Now a bullet back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because it would have taken his head off.
Don Kelly will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Ball 1. The next pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Ready now on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now. That's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
2-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
3-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Full count pitch on its way. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
D. Gordon will be the batter. He singled home a couple in his last at-bat. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Comes set, now the pitch. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. First and second now, 1 man out. From the stretch. This ball will be chopped foul. Here comes another 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
A big pitch here, 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here comes a 2-2. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Nothing further in the Miami ninth. 1 last shot now for Philadelphia. They trail it here by 3. Steve Cishek is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 31, Steve Cishek.
Darren Ruff will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
For the Phillies, first baseman, Darren Ruff.
Changeup called strike 1. Now the pitch. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, this is what you call a belt buster right here. I mean, you can see it's just buried in tight, right around belt high. He just can't get the barrel of the bat through.
Here's the left-handed hitting Dominic Brown, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Carlos Ruiz is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the ninth. Got to make them sweat a little.
Come on.
Now here's the pitch. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. The pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Let's get something started here.
The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, you know, it winds up taking 6 pitchers to get it done, but they do get the victory in the end, and so that's all that matters.
Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. Time to hand out Topps Player of the Game honors for this one. And guys, I think we can all agree that this fella right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. Definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 12-9. Good night from Philly.